Ебать сердце, сука, ебашит.
Ты шо нахуй?
That video right there was one Ukrainian legend who took one for the team, walking an active landmine from under a bridge to a safe zone with his bare hands, all without dropping his very lit cigarette. Talk about a legend. Now, he's not the only one in the Ukraine who's taken up arms to help out his fellow man take on the Russians. It's like Rocky Balboa versus Dolph Lundgren 2022, except it's a whole lot of guys doing a whole lot of crazy stuff. The current news cycle and social media are flooded with news stories of everyday civilians doing their part to beat back the Russian military. Now, even farmers, they're collecting broken down Russian tanks just so they can do their part. Better in their hands than, Putin's. Now in this video, we're gonna break down the biggest hero stories we can find, so stay tuned to this episode of Famous News. Also, views around here, they've been getting a little better, so thank you all for all your support. Subscribe if you haven't already.
This is nice.
Oh no!
You still didn't like me. You shot me.
Just send the location.
I'm number one!
My calling is to be the leader of the free world.
Just hours before, this northern Kiev suburb of Obolon was the scene of firefights as Russian forces probe the Ukrainian capital. Now the entire city and its residents are bracing and preparing for more.
Ukrainian president, goddammit, I can't say his name, Volodymyr Zelensky, probably butchered it, tried my best. Well, he said last week that the government would hand out weapons to anyone willing to take to the streets. And a few days later, well, the Ukrainian officials, they'd handed out 18,000 guns. That's according to the BBC. And we're talking men and women in civilian clothes, carrying rifles, and they're referring to themselves as the Territorial Defense Forces. And they're ready to stand up to one of the biggest militaries in the world. Now, off the top, we talked about the dude with the landmine, but there's also the story of Snake Island, and this is the stuff of legend. Now, the border guards, they became internationally famous for their profane rebunk of a Russian warship that approached their tiny Black Sea island and demanded that they, well, let's roll a clip. Now, if you didn't hear that, the guys essentially told them to go themselves. Now, in the events that followed, well, 13 men, they were either killed or they were taken prisoner. Yeah, I know. Imagine standing up to the big guy like that. There was even a priest on that island. I mean, these guys got balls. Now, there are other stories circulating the web. There's even everyday men who are capturing tanks. Take a look.
Взяли вообще без единого выстрела. С танчика вообще скинули нахуй. Танчик поломаний, ніхуя не стрілять. То есть стрілять, ніхуя не їде.
Well, military experts say that the odds are stacked against them. Well, for now, the combined Ukrainian defense forces, well, they've defied expectations by slowing and in some cases halting the Russian army's advances. Now, apparently this is upsetting Moscow's war plans, and Putin, well, he's got his knickers in a knot. Now, after a few days of battle, well, Russia, they have yet to take any major cities. So kudos to all these Ukrainian heroes. We got a few Ukrainians who work here at the Before Their Famous office, and it's been a very tough few weeks for them. And our hearts go out to them, but seeing all these guys, all these civilians, women as well, standing up to the Russian military, it's been inspiring. It's been profound. It's amazing. What a beautiful race of people standing up to the big dogs and doing their part. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Let us know what your favorite news story about this whole Ukraine World War III fiasco has been. I know there's been a lot of lighthearted news around a very serious issue, and for all those affected, our condolences to you, truthfully. All right, my name is Michael McCrudden. I'll see you guys in another video. Boom!